G'day everyone, Testicles here, back with another episode on the 2 hour refund. And I've just finished up my 2 hours on Hitman. And I've broken this up into a nice 25-minute bite-sized piece on whether the game's worth your money and time or not. And straight up, I've got a bit of a confession to make. I had my son in the room when I was recording this, and we had the sound playing through the speakers, so there's going to be a fair bit of game footage in this which won't have the game audio in it. I tossed up redoing it, but I got 3 subscribers right now, so I thought bugger it rather than spend another 2 hours doing it. So I've just kind of overlapped it with music, if that's why you're wondering if you can't hear any game audio. Anyway, let's get into it.
Perfect.
Alright, and we're back. So this is
while
the
you still
first
can.
mission you have to do. It's kind of like a tutorial.
You're not a superhero.
Get to chase down this
They don't
dude
exist.
here.
Not with that
and
attitude,
end his
they
life. As you can see, the graphics are pretty nice. I mean, for a game that was made in 2016, it's not bad.
So what is it?
Got a little sneaky peek here.
Well, not just a reactor, Mr. Mayor.
I love the coins.
More of a revolution. 50 years. Someone there?
Over there. Sneak up on this
Okay.
bloke. Amazingly, this guy doesn't hear this guy dying, but
Well, Mr. Ritter, I have to tell you, I had you pegged as a much more organized person.
take him out as well. Nutsack punch. Take his clothes. So it's pretty cool, pretty smooth controls. Now those guys look super easy, but there is guards, and the guards have like high-powered guns. And the shooting is pretty flaky, I think, on purpose. So you do get fucked up. If you do things out in the open, and there's guards around and they spot you, you're going to get absolutely annihilated. And I actually love that, because in a lot of sneaky games that I've played before, you can kind of just go in there guns blazing, it doesn't matter. And you can't pick that route all the time. It kind of doesn't matter, So it's cool. Gives you the option there as well if you want to drag or snap his neck. Now that there, and you'll see this later on in the video as well, when you kill people it's not very graphical. So the graphics as a whole are amazing, but if you shoot someone in the head, it's kind of like nothing happens, like they just drop to the ground. And same as when you go and snap someone's neck as well. Nothing actually happens, they still just lay there. You don't even pick their head up and even do a twisting motion or anything. I mean, even GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, if you shot someone in the dick or something, blood would start coming out. So it's pretty weird that the visuals, all in all, are really nice and clean. But one of the main aspects of it, like shooting people and fucking people up, it kind of lacks on a little bit.
Mr. Norfolk, how are you?
Anyway, this is how you escape. Slap the buzzer.
Once again,
Out of
great
here
work,
with another
Initiate.
man's clothes.
This exercise is available for as long as you need. When you are ready to advance, you have only to let us
Oh
know.
damn, I look good ready. Alright, so this is the next mission after that. I've tried to cut out all the little spoiler bits just so you guys sort of get an idea of the gameplay, but I don't want to sort of do the spoilers like anything to do with the storyline. This is cool though, you see a lot more sort of guards around
Some
here
maniac
and
is
everything like
rampaging
that.
and attacking.
But check this out.
Just knocking people out.
Now what the heck? This guy just saw me take out his mate and then I just walked past him and it's all good.
All right, you there? There?
Very weird.
We have a description of who we're looking for. Can you get a visual?
Very, very strange.
KGB officer? Yeah. That's what years of special people.
Check everything. It's around here somewhere.
I had some other gameplay, I don't think I recorded it, but There was times where you can go into little hiding spots, like you can jump into a closet or something like that, and hide from people. And the guards would actually witness me jump into that closet and then still be like, oh, we lost sight of him, we don't know where he is. So that's probably the only other downside to it that I've found so far. It's 2 hours. Takedowns are nice and clean. I've already got that man's clothes, don't need anything else. Dump his body. So it's cool, you can, generally when you do a takedown on someone, you can choose whether you want to kill them or not. So generally, unless it's a target you're trying to go for, you don't kill them. And we're trying to get those guys closed up there.
Slightly annoyed, we'll admit to that. Not more though. Keeping it in check. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
This guy's a dead man. Oh, that was clean.
Man, be advised, we have a casualty. Stay alert and proceed with caution.
The same thing as your mate. So that right there is what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of blood that throws back on the wall, but I feel like that could be so much more graphical. Like, it's an MMA, it's an MA game. You know, if I'm popping him in the head, I want to see brains coming out, you know? So we've managed to get in, we've got the uniform. Because we're wearing the uniform, we can also have a gun on our back. And you'll see here that I'll actually take that gun off, because now that I'm a mechanic, if I've got a gun strapped to my back, that's obviously going to raise some flags. So that's really cool.
Right, now to set the trap.
And to give
The
you guys an
ejector seat
idea with
mechanism has been
the
disabled. You may
uniforms
need
you
a
actually
tool
wear
to
as well,
re-enable it.
so if you're a mechanic, you know, I'm allowed near this aircraft, I can do this sort of stuff. But if I was wearing a guard's outfit, I couldn't do this right now. That'd obviously raise some flags. So they do a really good job with that. You know, if you're a butler or something, then you don't have access to certain parts of the game. But then if you're a guard, you don't have access to other parts of the game. So you got to constantly be sort of taking out different uniforms and that, or finding a different way in.
We need a goddamn cop over here!
Target down. You did it. Now head towards an exit.
So this was part 2 of the tutorial. Out of there. Nice and easy.
Congratulations, Agent. You are cleared for
So at this
field
point we're
duty.
about 30 minutes in. A little bit over 30 minutes. So game's looking pretty good so far. Graphics are nice. Gameplay's pretty clean. Definitely got some issues. But I think the pros so far are definitely outweighing the bad. And this is actually where it gets into not having any game audio, so I apologise for that, guys. I had my little boy with me last night, and we'll sort of listen to the game together. I know it's a great game for a 4-year-old. This guy's like, why are you stuck right up my ass, bro? So this was a cool little side mission thing. That fucking head. It was actually pretty easy, but you kind of after you do the tutorial, there's different places you can go to, and there's sort of like, I think, different themes of the same place. So the 2 main people you got to take out here aren't the 2 people you're taking out right now. These are just 2 random dudes, but it's a Christmas theme. The normal map isn't a Christmas theme. Here's the other guy. Actually, I think they were like a couple of thieves or something, so it's a pretty funny little storyline. This bloke, guns don't even give a shit. Pick up my coins. This guy's got no idea. There he is. You're a dead man, mate. Yeah, just standing there. Who does that? Who runs downstairs and then just stands there? With some bald-headed guy with a barcode on the back of his neck. These guys had some really interesting items as well, like swords and axes and shit. Pretty nice map. I really like the layout of this place. It's kind of a fashion show sort of style. Just gonna cruise out of here. That mission was pretty easy. I wouldn't recommend the side missions. They're kind of a little bit random. I kind of wish I didn't do that one first. For some reason I was playing around and I did this one and it didn't do anything. You end up doing the same storyline again. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
Welcome to Paris 47.
Oh,
The
we've
show
got
is
sound
just
again.
about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor
Wow.
Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers.
I just can't get
Now,
over this
event
guy.
security will keep a
Like,
watchful
you get
eye
dressed
on
up
any
in a tux
suspicious
and then you get a
activity.
barcode at the back of your head.
But I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Big, bold, and impossible to ignore. And with newly
I
appointed...
couldn't help myself.
What?
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Real considerate. You mind staying out of my shot?
Fuck you. Who you talking to, bitch?
You believe that guy? I hate these snobs.
Whatever. Let's just take it from the top.
Right. Okay. Ready? And go.
Cecile, I'm standing outside. What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
Come on. Don't encourage this asshole. Let's just go for a break.
Sorry, that's my
Probably
game
cooked out
audio
of it.
playing over. Sorry, the audio in this for this game. I messed it up, guys. I apologise.
Hey, watch it.
The other videos won't be like this.
Sorry, I didn't see it was you, sir.
Oh, that's nice.
My 3
Yeah?
subscribers.
Using semi-nude-
Forgive me.
Ew, semi-boner? What the fuck?
Please enjoy the show, sir.
This is where we start taking it serious. So to get into the castle, I had to take someone out. I noticed this butler here smoking out the window. Take out this old geezer. You notice these guys here talking about this model who looks exactly like you. So I found him outside near the helicopter and I decided to follow him. Like anyone would when you find a guy who looks exactly like you but has some weird paint across your eyes. Everyone has a fucking skinhead in this game. What the fuck? Right, he's got no idea some guy's crawling around behind him. Ugh! Fucking snap his neck. Oh no. Do the nap snap. Oh, he's not one of the guys we're taking out. Take his clothes. And his cell phone. Because why not? I'll tell you what, models wear some really weird clothes. Alright, this guy's going, where's your face paint, bro? So, like any doppelganger does, you go to his stylist and get him to splash some makeup over your face so you look exactly like him. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. You can see why this guy's a model. I wonder if I still got the barcode at the back of my head. The brush isn't even on my face. What? Look at that distance from my head. And I just decided to take this guy's whole life over, so, you know, why not go down the catwalk? You only live once. World's hardest job to impersonate. It's really hard because you got to get the left foot in front of the right foot, and then you got to like get the right foot in front of the left foot again. It's really complicated. Anyway, so this is one of the chicks you got to take out. Terrorist leader. Have a bit of a chat with her. She's got no idea I'm a different bloke, even though I've got a different voice. And she gives me some cyanide. Cheers. I'm going to kill your husband with that. And I pull out a choker and I punch her in the face. Fuck you. That's how you take someone out. You know, you pull out a weapon and then you just sock them square in the fucking nose. They don't expect it. Put that shit away. I don't know why I get these scissors. Maybe in case I need a haircut. And I just felt like being a little bit James Bond here. You know, I found out you can scale buildings, so that's pretty cool. There's actually special, so each map there's about 13 different ways you can beat it, and there's a different like little achievement for each different way you do it. And I think one of the hardest ones is if you don't ever change your clothes, so you just play as your own character the whole time. So I could see that being so hard. I think that's why they have this kind of like, yeah, scale buildings and everything. I'm definitely going to try and do that at some stage, just not character change at all. Alright, use the Witcher sensors. There's the husband. I could just take him out. I could just end his life right here, but 3 guards in the room, it's a bit risky. 4 guards, Jesus, 5 guards. And you can't actually see, but he actually, I didn't, it's funny, he sort of like tells this guy to fuck off. Maybe he was screwing his wife, I don't know. Alright, he's going for the trap. So I didn't want to do any spoilers, but I made this guy his favourite cocktail. I made it beautifully, and I put that cyanide right in the cocktail and left it on the bench for him. So we're just hoping that he goes for it. That's why I'm hanging around like a vulture. The security guard's hopeless. Pretend to eat some sushi. Nothing to see here. You just told me to fuck off before, but that's all good. Oh yes, these boxes are very nice. Weird fridge for a party. It's just a few tins in there. Couple of fucking tinnies. Skip that conversation. Boring as shit. And we're off. They look like they're security guards. Yeah, everyone has a bald head in this game. Right, here he goes. Yeah. That's it. Oh. Oh, he's going. He's only just realised I've been following him this whole time. He didn't take the bait. Fuck. Now I go out here just contemplating my life. Oh no, I haven't even made the cocktail yet. I think that's actually what gave me the idea. I looked at my inventory and I was like, cyanide, eh? We're looking through the intel. So as you're playing the map, you come across people having conversations. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. You come across people having conversations and that, and yeah, they sort of give you little clues, like maybe they're meeting up with someone, maybe they're, you know, talking about some hot gossip that's happening in the game world, and you can sort of have a little sneaky listen and choose how you want to play the game. Here we go. So we see these couple of lads down here talking about his favourite drink, and this is where we piece it together. Cyanide, cocktail, boom. I took one of them out. Get his clothes on me. I've got the recipe in my head. I've already made it. I cut all that out. I didn't want to spoil it. I'm sorry, guys. I hate when you watch game reviews and they've got spoilers and that, so it's a little bit choppy. Right, here we go. We're back in the kitchen again. Yep. Nothing to see here. Twirling around like a fucking goose. Yeah, that's it. Where's that cocktail? Is it on the bench? Have I made the fucking cocktail? Oh, there it is. Look at it. It just looks like poison. It's green. Yeah. Oh, I'm normal, dude. I'm normal. I'm just chilling. Yeah. Oh yeah. Melt his heart. Look at that. James Bond style. That's right. The game fucking crashed the first time I killed this guy, so I had to replay it. That's why I lost where I was. Look at my victim. His guard actually doesn't even give a shit that much. He's just chilling there. He actually ends up looking at me. Yeah, look, he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's only just now realised I'm a bit sus. Fucking bald-headed cunt with a barcode on the back of your head. We're off. This is actually really weird. I could catch a helicopter out of here. Go figure. So anyway, that's kind of a bit of a glimpse at what this game was like in my first 2 hours. Literally, once you go through the tutorial, it's about half an hour or an hour. Or so. Oh yeah, it was about 40 minutes, I think. And then doing that first campaign and then this one, it actually took quite a long time. I think I ended up going just over 2 hours. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool game. I would definitely recommend it. I won't be refunding it. I've gone over my 2 hours anyway, so tough shit if I wanted to. But here's the interesting thing. So we've got Hitman 3 coming out. And, you know, there's obviously already Hitman 2. But I don't know if I'll be playing it. Because I don't know how much more they can bring to the table. You know, like... There's not really too, like, that game, I know it was a bit flaky, you shoot someone in the head and that, nothing really happens, you snap their neck, nothing really happens. And then, you know, they've definitely got some work to do with how the guards interact when you do things and everything, sure. Like, I remember playing Metal Gear Solid on the PS2, and even back in those days, it was great, you know, everywhere you walked they could see your footsteps. If you got spotted, they'd alert all the guards, pull the buzzer or something like that. So that game's got some work to do on that front, considering it's a lot newer of a game. But I mean, that's not enough for me to go and buy another title. I don't sort of... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Hitman 2 would just be like Hitman 1, and I feel like there's enough content in that for me to sort of go, hey, I'm satisfied. And there's not really too much of a storyline in it either. So, I definitely enjoyed that one. I'll definitely be keeping it. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what 2 is, because I'd like to know how much they switch it up, and I know this series is really popular, and with 3 coming out early next year, you know, I guess we're sort of going to decide, like, is it going to be worth the $100 asking price, you know? So let me know in the comments, you know, do you want us to check out 2? If you've played 2, let me know your thoughts. You know, I mean, if you guys want to see it, I'll make it. Anyway, guys, that was my 2-hour refund on the Hitman. Yeah, ended up keeping it, and I'll see you guys on the next vid. Cheers.